this is Daniel with Bayview Community Center. We're back again today, and this time we're talking about yoga. Specifically, we have a few poses here for stress relief. So I think all yoga is really great for stress relief, but there are some poses that are particularly restful and give your nervous system a bit of a break and target areas where we typically hold stress, like our spine and our hips. Okay. So let's get started. So the first pose is Bhujangasana, or cobra pose. So cobra pose is a prone position pose. So we'll be on our stomachs. You're gonna want to take your hands next to your chest on the ground and take your elbows in towards center. Uncurl the feet so you can place the top of the feet down to the ground. Take a nice deep breath in, and on your exhale, you'll curl up, lift the head, and look forward and breathe. Take a nice deep breath in at the top, and then exhale, go ahead and lower back down. Cobra pose is really great for stress relief because it is a back bend. So typically during the day, especially during our busy work day, we're hunched forward a lot at a desk or looking at a screen or using our phone. So cobra pose lets us sort of take the opposite movement and give the spine a little bit of relief, so the vertebrae can sort of separate. We can get some stress relief there. The second pose is balasana, or child's pose. So I'll show you two versions of child's pose. So the basic child's pose is knees in towards center. We start in a upright position, take a nice deep breath in, and on your exhale, you're gonna fold forward over the legs, bringing the forehead down toward the floor. So you can take your hands down, obviously, and bring the floor up as close to you as you need it. The forehead may or may not come to the ground. If it does, great. If not, great. The second version of child's pose is extended child's pose. We're gonna bring the knees as wide as the yoga mat and then bring our big toes in to touch. From an upright position, we'll take a nice deep breath in and then exhale, lower down to the ground using our hands as a guide. And then from here, lowering your chest down toward the ground. And again, the forehead may or may not touch. So basic child's pose is really great when we're sort of folded over the legs. It allows the muscles in our upper and mid back to sort of open out to the side. We're sort of spilling over our lower body, which helps those muscles sort of open in a way that they don't normally get a chance to. Extended child's pose is, again, really great. It's similar to cobra in that we are rounding the spine in the opposite direction than we normally do during the day. The final pose is Shavasana, or corpse pose, which is deceptively simple. So basically, Shavasana is just a reclined pose, so our spine is down on the ground. We're laying flat on the ground, extending the legs out, extending the crown of the head up, away from the body, and then just taking a nice restful posture. So your hands can come down to the ground on either side of you. Find whatever's comfortable in your hips and your legs. So for me, that was bringing the heels about as wide as the yoga mat and letting my toes fall out to the side. It's a good idea to bring your shoulders underneath your body, right? So bring those shoulder blades together in the middle of the back. And then from here, we just want to relax. So you can close your eyes, take nice deep breaths in and out. There's several things that we can do from this position. So Shavasana is not just a resting pose that you can end with, but you can also, for example, bring the knee in, hug it in close, and then switch. Okay. You can drop the feet down to the ground and go in for a figure four stretch. So bending one leg over, reaching through, pulling the legs in toward the chest, which is a nice opener for the outer hip and outer glute. Also from Shavasana, you can, from a restful position, do progressive muscle relaxation, right? So you can focus on one group of muscles in the body. You can start at the hands, so you can clench into some fists, create a bit of resistance, a bit of heat and energy, and then relax. Next, you can bring attention to the forearms, tighten up those muscles, take a nice deep breath in, And on your exhale, relax. So those were 3 poses that are great for stress relief. You can find all of those poses and many more in my fitness classes coming up starting the first week of April here at Bayview Community Center. You can visit bayviewcenter.org/fitness to view the fitness schedule, how to sign up, what you want to bring to class, everything you might need to know.